Hello, guys, and welcome to the Season 4 NRSL Outback Series race number 8, or excuse me, number 7 here at Riki Raceway. I'm used to saying it's number 8, but we are swapping Riki and Bullitt. So Riki will be race number 7, and Bullitt will be race number 8. So just thought to let you guys know, and yeah. So, just letting you guys know about the little change going on. Shouldn't be too bad. So, anyway, on the poll, we got Austin Mongold. Second is Jeff James. And I'm sorry about that. I just had a message on my phone, so yeah. Oops, wrong button. Third is Caleb Harris. Fourth is Devin Becker. Fifth is Cody Lamas. Sixth is Chris Washer. Seventh is Chris Olivier. Eighth is Angel Navarro. Ninth is Benjamin Miles. Completing the top 10 is Ty Naughton. Let's give you the rest of our starting lineup here for tonight's race here at Riki. As I put the wrong camera. There we go. On the final row, we have Justin Townlepass and Matt Dalio. And as you saw, the previous race winner making his debut at the time, Joshua Collard, will be starting way toward the back of the field. I believe that is in the, let me see here, 41st, 39, or 42nd, 40th, 38th, 36th. 34th Collard is starting, so he's got a long way to go, but we got 30 laps, though. So it should be, a crazy race nonetheless. As they gave the command to give the drivers to start their engines. Should be very interesting to see what Mongol can do. Cody Long was trying to look for a good run. Same for Caleb Harris. They really need this badly. Benjamin Miles, our Outback winner at Mossport. In top 10 right there. Ramy Fisher's had a good season so far. So good to see him up here. Angel Navarro making his second Outback start up here in the top 10, even though he's starting on the outside line. Levi McIntyre needs a good run. Joseph Nesto needs a good run. Another guy who needs a good run is possibly Alan Cavagnaro. He's not had the best start so far, despite his Daytona win, but yeah. Charles Jackson looking for a good run. Shelby would really want to forget about that last race. I think that last race, she got screwed. So I think she really needs a good run just to forget about that race. But here we go. Pace car dives down the pit road. 30 laps of action we're going to have here. And here we go. Here in Canada. Green flag is out. We're underway at Riki. We do have our hometown heroes for this race here in Canada. Now I believe, looking through here, there was one. I know that. I think. Oh, I thought there was one. Oh. If there was and I did not call you out on it, I apologize because my memory has not been up to par. But I think there was. I'm having bad memory then. But Caleb Harris is going to lead the first lap here at Riki. This is going to be interesting to see what these drivers can do heading into today's race, though, or tonight's race, rather. Last season when we went here, Joshua Michaels won the race in a caution-free race. They went 3 wide pretty much from the beginning of lap 4 and from on back. And you can see 3 wide is already forming toward the back where Joshua Collard is the Great Britain guy. It's a funny thing, like I mentioned before the last race, we have 3 people from Great Britain that will be making their hometown hero starts the next race. Nathan Hudson, Joshua Collard, and Sean Galligan, all going to be making their hometown heroes for that race. Galligan especially, that will be the biggest one right there. The Hartlepool guys are going to be very excited to see that their guy, Galligan, is there. And keep in mind, Galligan, he won last season's race. So a lot of eyes are going to be on the 55 as Collard wisely being in the back of the field to work his way up. Where is the 55? And I see him. There he is, ahead of Henry Sanford. And there is the 55 of Gallagher. We're going to go on board with him right now. And that is the Geneva Liberty Sleep Dynamic Steel. I've never heard of that before, but huh, interesting. We're having 3 wide up in the front of the field, but on board Gallagher, you can see how this track is. It looks like a speedway, but how they race, though, is like a super speedway. So these guys do race aggressive, but they also race, smart. We are seeing 3 wide, at least 3 rows deep. And this is going to be interesting to see if these guys actually do bring out a caution, because normally these guys are not bound to bring out cautions and all that whenever we went here. The only time I think we had cautions when we went out onto this track were season 1 and 2 when we were at the day version. So ever since we went to nighttime, the Outback drivers have never had a caution. Now, speaking of changes and all that, Jessica Shelton is now going to try to go for the lead on the inside over Charles Jackson. And right behind her is Keith Batson and James Qualls. I got to talk to him a little bit after that race at Hogzilla. He said, quote, we want to forget about that race. We're going to move on from that incident, and we're just going to continue to be us. So, Qualls is putting that aside right there, and I don't blame him. That's a smart call right there, as Shelton's going to block for that lead. I believe they were just going 4 wide for a spot, but then again, I must be seeing things, and we're going 3 wide. Nearly going 3 wide throughout the whole field. Shelton is going to move Qualls to the high line. Now DJ Curtis is going to come to second, along with Sean Galligan, Henry Sanford, and Kate Skirvin they're moving up with. Skirvin is our California winner. It'll be very interesting to see what will happen. Outback Series, it is common that people win in their hometown race, so next race we will be definitely keeping an eye on Galligan big time there, not only because he won last season, but obviously he's probably going to be the favorite. Even though Nut Hudson and Collard are somewhat their hometown hero, but yeah. Speaking of Galligan, all over DJ Curtis is he, and he's gonna go all over the 33, trying to make a move, and now he's gonna go to the lead. Henry Sanford's gonna follow. These two look very identical with their schemes and all that, but they are different. Same for the 84 of Ash Curtis. I couldn't tell who that was at first. But at the stripe, Galligan's gonna lead them down. Skirvin gets kicked up to the high line. Here comes Brody Talley in the 7, along with Greg Jones in the 11. And also working their way up is Nathan Hudson and Austin Weinert, some teammates right there. Excuse me there, I got a little bit of a sniffly nose there. But some teammates working together there. Very interesting there. Oh, Zachary Chambers was nearly in a 4 wide situation. Settled it out to 3, though. I think that's the last thing these drivers need, is to be in a 4 wide scenario, though. As at the line, Brody Talley led. Greg Jones will now take the lead. He made his Cup debut at the last race. Not as well for him in the 22, but... Oh... Ethan Hudson getting a little closer to Greg Jones. But I was saying, though, I think Jones, I think moving on from the first race, I think he'll do fine. You never know, though, what we can expect from Greg Jones. Besides, one race you can change, so you never know what can happen with Greg Jones here in the 11. Right now, he is the leader. Austin Weiner now moving to second, bringing along Ash Curtis, the champion Justin Talapass, and Preston Floor. 3 wide for the lead. Jones leads on a lap right here. Look at these guys go 3 by 3 by 3 throughout the field. It took them 10 laps to do this, and nearly going 4 wide right there. Now, you want to talk about good runs. I think the one guy who really needs it out of all this field, and he's stuck in the middle right now, is that 77 of Washer. He has not had any luck whatsoever. Washer just can't get anything done right, but you never know, though. I think Washer, this is wise to get him into the middle, even though it slowly puts him to the back. But you know what? It's like they say, though, in any race, time is key. But amazing enough, they're going 3 by 3 throughout this whole field except for the back. Ford is now going to take the lead from the 18 of Talapass, bringing along Dalio, Bring along Kyle Matthews, Jordan Cole. Oh, and we got a caution. Austin Talley, Zachary Chambers, DJ Curtis around. One of the Pollards, James Qualls, Chris Washer involved, Keith Batson, and Washer's done, Ramian Fisher, Jessica Shelton, Steve Pollard. There's Curtis, Chris Louviere, Joseph Ernesto, Zachary Chambers, Levi McIntyre is possibly involved. And our first ever caution in the Outback series in about a season at Riki under the lights. Leader at the line was Matt Dallio. Look who's third, Joshua Collard. Be amazing if he goes 2 for 2 in his starts. As he just dived below the apron. Uh-oh, what happens with the 0-1? I think he did that to get out of the way, I think. Either that, or he's got something wrong. Jordan Culp is in second. I don't know what Collard is doing. I think he is making the indication he's coming down pit road. Something's wrong with the 0-1. But, oh, wait. Oh, they stacked up. Steve Pollard, Chris Louviere, Ramian Fisher, Keith Batson, James Qualls, possibly Austin Talley with damage. Oh, Alan Cavagnaro with damage. Benjamin Miles. Jackson with rear end damage. A little bit, though, not as much. Wow. This changes everything. And Collar did go down pit road. Something is wrong with the 0-1. They're getting it fixed, but leader right now is Matt Dallio. Let's take a look what happened. Alright, we're with Austin Talley. Or actually, Joseph Ernesto, rather. Let's take a look what happened from his view. We're going to go with a helicopter here. Oh, and they went 4 wide, nearly behind. Right there, you see the 77 and 79 make contact there. The 14 gets into the 6, into the 23. The 9 goes around thanks to the 60. Oh, Tainan was also involved, but he just gets the wall a little bit there. Sheldon, oh, wow. Oh, Sheldon goes upside down. That's why she was on pit road. There's Zachary Chambers. Levi McIntyre was involved. Sheldon only flipped over 1 time. McIntyre bounces off the wall. Wow, I didn't even see that happen to Sheldon. Gotta go back. I believe Qualls flipped her over. We get a good shot from the spectator cam. And right there, there's the wreck right there. Ramian Fisher also gets turned right there by the Alan Cavagnaro machine. Sheldon just shoots down into the wall. And Qualls, because of that, when she was in midair, Qualls just lightly tapped her, and then she goes for a barrel roll 1 time, but I think it's going to be enough for her to retire out of the race. Tough blow to Jessica Shelton. This is what she did not need at all. And a lot of good race cars got torn up in that, though. And even from the stack up, too. So the caution is out. It could have been a lot worse, but, you know, what can you do, though? Matt Dallio is your leader. Jordan Culp second. Let's take you back to the green. We're in live action. I apologize, I missed the green. Drivers out of the race after that incident include the following. If I get down. Oh, there we go. I pressed the wrong button. Only 2 cars retired the race. That's Chris Washer and Jessica Shelton. No cars are a lap down, though. Thank goodness. And everyone is swapping for the lead. Kyle Matthews got the lead. Now Austin Mongold the lead. Oh! Nathan Hudson wisely backed out of it. Nearly 4 wide they were right there. So the guys that are behind, Keith Batson, Chris Louviere, Steve Pollard, DJ Curtis, Alan Cavagnaro, Ramian Fisher, surprisingly. I think he got held up, though. James Qualls, Zachary Chambers, Joshua Collard, because of that pit stop, that is really going to hurt him. If he can get around some of these cars, though, and hope for a quick caution to come out, that would be good. Joseph Ernesto is barely off the pace. If he gets a caution, though, then he could be back up the pack, though. Possibly the same for Austin Talley. But, you know, these cautions, when it comes to the Outback Series, especially here at Riki, they're very rare to come. Here comes Clay Rogers for the lead. Seth Cole led at the stripe, but now it's 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Momo Akari in the 42. Look who I see from the field that's working their way up. I noticed Brody Talley, Kate Skirvin, Cody Lamas, Austin Weiner. How about Nathan Hudson? How about Angel Navarro and Sean Galligan and Henry Sanford? Some of those guys who really need good runs. And of the debut drivers, the last race that were in this, Johnny Gardner is in this, as well as Clay Rogers and Angel Navarro. The only one who isn't was Collard. Could the brand new drivers go 2 for 2 in the Outback Series? Meanwhile, though, Weiner does get the lead with the help of Kate Sherman as they pulled away with a 2-car draft right there. 2-car tandem at its best right there. Car number 12 and car number 24, they are pulling away from the field. That is not wise strategy, as normally it is like a super speedway. You know, once you try balance stuff, they'll suck right back up with you guys. But they're actually pulling away, though. I don't know what it is, though. Where did those two even come from, shooting out of a cannon like that? Slow car that possibly could interfere him later on the stages is Keith Batson. He has crossed the stripe at the start-finish line right now. These guys are on the backstretch, so we could encounter him. But right now, though, the main pack is on the backstretch on turn 3. The top 2 have pulled away significantly. At least 0.5 at the stripe last time. I think they're ahead by a second this time. Let's see. Almost. Wow. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if someone didn't get going or a pit stop came. I don't. Oh, Kyle Matthews. That's why. Kyle Matthews made a pit stop. And now he's 1 lap down. What happened to the 85? I don't know, but... Well, now Devin Becker's trying to reel in those two, make it a 3-car tango right there. But I think this is good because for Devin Becker, he can bring the whole field if he could. But we got 10 laps to go here at Riki. Top 3 is Skirvin, Weiner, Becker. 4th is Mason Powers, and a battle for 5th, but Stephen Pollard III is going to get it. And Justin Topass, the Outback champion, up to 5th right now. Or 6th, rather. Now trying to take the 5th spot from Pollard. And now Becker has joined the fray. And Mason Powers and the others didn't catch up. If these guys stop battling, they can work together, then they can actually hunt down these guys. Kyle Matthews, I think he's got the pit glitch because he's back on pit road again. Yeah, he's back on pit road. Something is wrong with the 85. Safe to say his chances of winning are over. Batson is on the backstretch. These guys are on 2. Actually, this may help these guys very well to catch up to for the lead pack to catch up because these 3 could encounter Batson, who is really off the pace. He's going about 185. These guys are at the 200s, at least 20 miles an hour faster. They are catching them. They also could encounter Chris Louviere and Steve Pollard if they could. But right now, Weiner is the leader. Skirvin is in 2nd. Becker is in 3rd. Becker trying to get around Skirvin for position. Skirvin trying to do a crossover. Nearly turned into 12, but keeps it going. 8 laps to go right now. At the line, it'll be 7 to go. Seth Cole leads the main pack right now. Or I should say the big pack, I should say. And now Ash Curtis wants in on it. Last car that's in that pack is Brody Talley. And Collard, Plord, and Culp are behind. I don't know why. Some of these guys could actually get benefit for a caution. Then they can catch themselves back up, but they need it quick, though. Or they need, they call up to Batson! Becker's going to get held up badly. The guy who caught up to Weiner and Skirvin's going to get held up badly. Now he breaks free. I don't get how these guys are going 210 with a 2-car pack, but these guys are going 208 in a big-ass pack. I don't know, but they're approaching Batson again. Now these guys are approaching Batson. Oh, Greg Jones trying to use the high line. Oh, wow, come on. Oh, Batson's blocking the low line. He's blocking Johnny Gardner, and Clay Rogers is going to break free with 6 laps to go. Oh, and the low line is getting held up badly, and the outside line's taking advantage to this. Gardner has got to be screaming at the 30. I bet the whole inside line's got to be screaming at him. But back up to the front, the next 2 slow cars. Here we go. That's Pollard and Louvier, and these 2 are battling for the lead as well. Oh, and both get held up. This is going to be good for Devin Becker. They got held up enough, and here comes the 20. Oh, but they're going to cock block the 20. Badly. Oh, what are you guys doing? I don't think they're... Oh, actually, they're encountering another slow car. It's DJ Curtis. Becker now trying to get around Steve Pollard. Now he's going to do it. Next 3, if they encounter after Curtis, could be Cavagnaro, Fisher, and Benjamin Miles. I don't know how Fisher's that bad off the pace, but I guess he is. Now these guys have caught up to Louvier and Pollard, and they're being a nuisance to them. Man, this is bad. When you have lap cars bound for each other, and now the leaders have caught up to Curtis, Weiner, now Skirvin getting held up by Curtis. Austin Weiner to the lead. Kate Skirvin still in second. Becker trying to catch up again. Becker trying to use that high line to get around the 33. And he made it work! Becker has got to hope for a miracle, though, if he can try to get that lead. He's got that draft, though. These guys are on turn 4. These guys are heading to 3. I doubt they'll catch up to these 3. I highly doubt they're going to catch up to Batson again. Even though he's been a major nuisance, though. And these guys are still getting held up from Louvier and Pollard. Wow. They are not making friends at all tonight. As we got 2 laps to go. I had to check to see if everyone's okay, but... Weiner, Skirvin, and Becker. Becker has caught up to these 2. Now Becker trying to go for second. Skirvin was trying to peek for the lead, but can't do it now. Becker couldn't make the move. Skirvin, I think, has got the more stronger car than Weiner. These guys cross the start-finish line. Here they come. I don't think they'll catch up to them, but here we go. White flag displayed for Weiner, Skirvin, and Becker. Becker again trying to go for second. Skirvin slightly tapped the wall, but still got second place. I don't know how. I think Skirvin's pretty much the person that's got to beat Weiner. Skirvin trying to get her second career Outback victory. If Becker tries to make a move. Oh, Skirvin! Oh, but Becker's going to make the move instead. I think Weiner's got this in the bag unless Becker can make a good power run against the 12. But I think Weiner's got it. Off the final turn. Austin Weiner. Having a great run tonight. Thanks to lap cars, he's going to win at Riki under the lights. Austin Weiner, a NASCAR Walmart Cup Series well-known driver, veteran, is going to win tonight's race here at Riki, his first career NRSL victory. Nearly caught up to these guys. And look who got 4th. Talent Pass. Wow. Holy crap. Greg Jones got 5th. Caleb Harris got 6th. Some Steve Pollard 3rd. Matt Dallio ended up 8th. Seth Cole 9th. And oh my god, Austin Mongold ended up in 10th. A great night for him. But nonetheless, though, your winner right there, Austin Weiner. He is tonight's winner. Excuse me there. Neatly pulls in this pits box there. Here's the rest of the top 20, as we mentioned. Gallagher also at 11. 12th, Brody Talley. 13th, Momo Kari. 14th, Mason Powers. 15th, Johnny Gardner. 16th, Nathan Hudson. 17th, Jeff James. 18th, Cody Lamas. 19th, Henry Sanford. Playing top 20 was Angel Navarro. 21st was Clay Rogers. 22nd, Jordan Culp. 23rd was Ash Curtis. 24th was Josh McCollar, a pre-race winner. So an okayish run despite getting involved in that wreck. Covered somewhat. Preston Plort ended up 25th. Just Finesto 26th. Austin Talley 27th. Levi McIntyre 28th. Charles Jackson 29th. And completing top 30 is Ty Naughton. 31st through 35th, the last cars on the lead lap include James Qualls, Zachary Chambers, Benjamin Miles, Ramian Fisher, and Alan Cavagnaro. And then all the cars that finished the race but were a lap down include DJ Curtis, Chris Louviere, Steve Pollard, Keith Batson, and Kyle Matthews. And the 2 drivers that retired the race, Jessica Sheldon and Chris Washer. Tough break for some of those guys. That's not what they needed. But for Austin Weiner, though, he is today's victor. And he is tonight's victor, I should say. And it was a solid night for him. So it'll be a great celebration for him. Bet you McIntyre's going to be feeling pretty happy about that. So, what a night. So this is 867-5309-858 signing off. Congrats one last time to Austin Weiner on victory. And we will see you for the Cup race here at Riki and then the race weekend at Bullitt. Till then, goodbye, everybody.